Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. A special rendition. We're in the swamp, and we got the cold steel Katana and the cold steel, son of a bitch, Cutlass. We're going to go head to head. This is an old school cold steel. This one I've had for several years. It's the Katana 1055 steel, made in South Africa. This is the cold steel tactical machete, or Cutlass. I think it's M2. It's made in China. So, old versus new. Let's go. Now, we were in the swamp last week with the Cutlass, and we used it really for what you would use a machete for, clearing trails, etc. We're going to do some of that today, but what I would really prefer today is to get back to some fallen trees back there and just test them out, see how they hold up. Again, check out Joe X. He is doing a series on cold steels, katanas, and on their machetes. He will break them, so check him out for breaking them. Check me out for actual use. Let's hit it. To get to the trees that have fallen down, we're going to have to make a path. So here's what I'm going to do. Left hand katana, right hand cutlass, and we're going to cut back as far as we can. Now, here's the truth of the matter. In the South, machetes are king. They just are. I made that comment last week, and a couple guys from up north mentioned that they actually use a machete a lot. So, if that's the case, let me know. What I look for, I've got an old Tramontina and I've got a Martindale, but when I did land surveying and stuff like that, much to Kirk's chagrin, I actually used some of my cold steels just to see how they'd hold up. What I'm going to do is put a link to the Amazon link that I used to buy this one, and I'll find one for this one. But the truth is, the whole point of this is to test kind of old versus new. Now, I am extremely right hand dominant. And to my dear tree hugging friends, this shit right here, y'all see, will grow back 20 times, so I don't want to hear it. One thing I do want to show y'all that I'm not a fan of on this Katana one is the handle. Now, it's molded plastic. I think it's full tame, but it's molded plastic, and they were going for, I guess, the actual wrap look or whatever. See that? That's hard plastic, so it will wear on you. Now, it's not bad. I'm going to wrap it with some tape, but to be honest with you, I would prefer it wasn't on there. But, you know, they don't make shit based on what I prefer. I mentioned it last week, and I'll mention it again this week. A swamp in the South is one of the most stifling environments I've been in. So if my breathing gets a little heavy, forgive me. I've rearranged my microphone, so hopefully you don't get the breathing. I mentioned it yesterday in a video. I weighed yesterday morning at 247, and I've been asked what my goal is. Well, the goal is to go as low as I can. I'm not stopping until my body says, hey, stop. And realize too, now, my goal my whole life was to be big. That's an aspect y'all don't really know about me. was my powerlifting and working out. So it's not just a body shift, a physical shift. It's a mental shift. Let's keep moving. So far, so good. Things held up really well. I've hit some deadfall on the ground. We'll check. Now, what I was saying before it cut off, guys, is we'll check the blades at the end. I have been hitting some deadfall, and I really didn't plan on just kind of hacking our way through this shit. I wanted to get to these couple of trees that have fallen, but it is what it is, and I've got to get through it. So I might as well kind of hack my way through it and show y'all. We're going to cut up that way, but I wanted to cut me a path. So far, they're pretty even. I mean, I sharpened both of them up. And I just really did it with my work sharp. I free-handed it. That's all I do. I take the work sharp, find the angle, and do like that. Thought I had some chips, but it was dirt. All right, so we're going to cut up through here. I'm going to just go ahead and pre-cut in a minute. All right, we had some bad storms last night and this morning, and literally, when I turned the camera off, there was some shit fell east of us. Here, let's do it this way. This thing bites pretty good. Now, again, how it's going to hold up, I don't know. That's why we're out here. And I'm not swinging as hard as I can because some of this shit is just soft. There's some dead shit right there. All right, let's see. We'll do one more with this. Then we're going to move to the Katana some. Yeah. See, that's just wicked. Now, the truth is, this is what machetes are made for. They're made for light brush work. They're not made for going through oaks and black locusts and all that shit. All right, guys, I hope you can see this pretty good. Thing's hard as a brick bat, son. Well, it bent the shit out of it, but it didn't chip it. And again, I know that's not what you use a machete for. I was going to see if we could get a better view of it here, guys. I tried to show you a while ago, and of course, I don't think it chipped it. There might be a microchip here or there. And I get home and I can get it a little, there we go. Yeah, it held up good. Little set in it, but you know, I'm hitting a tree with a machete. So we got another tree that's fell over. This one's dead as a hammer. Turnabout's fair play. We'll use the and you see right there, some bitch is dead. I'm swordsman out here, son. Now I don't know, I always get screwed up on this. I don't see any chips. It didn't take long to get through it. we'll set it up and go again. Damn pressure washer thing out here. All right. What I'm going to do here is use the cutlass a little more. Some of the harder wood. See how it holds up. Damn it. Go ahead. No chips. No warping. Held up a little better than I thought. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut our way out. And call it a day. I like them both, guys. If I had to declare a winner, I'm going to go with the Cutlass. You know what? Let me cut this hardwood right here, this big log right here, to make it fair. And then we'll get our way out a little more fair. The Katana is proven, okay? So when I say winning, I'd still carry that Katana anytime for anything. Let's see what we got here. That D-guard's getting a little painful. See, this is what I don't understand. Y'all are watching me hit it. So when I say something's good, I get accused of dumb shit. I ought to slap the dog shit out of the guy if I see him. Of course, then I'd be the bad guy, huh? But I guess, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's no set. So what am I going to say bad here, huh? The life of a knife reviewer. It's all good. Y'all know I'm just playing. Whew. All right, let's cut our way out, boys. I'm still going with the Cutlass. There's no set, there's no bend, there's no shit. I was going to take just a quick few seconds, guys, and show y'all how far we've cleared a trail. Now, there must not be that many meth crafters back here no more, because typically this is walked down, and this is what we cleared between Tuesday and today. Lord, it keeps going. We cut our way through here. We cut our way right through there. We come this way. We're going out this way. That was Fort Scabtongaroga over here, for those of y'all who remember that. On my way back, guys, walking back, I'm going to do my causes. I figured that's a good time. And we'll slice our way on out. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 vets a day took their own lives. Now, we're at the weekend, so it's higher. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. Man, you have a place here. That's all that means. I back the blue. It gets a lot of flack, and I understand it. The whole back the blue till it happens to you. Unfortunately, it's happened to me more than it's happened to most, but that's okay. I have my reasons, and it's not everything you think. My kid's a cop. I worry about him, but that's my cause, not yours, and I don't ask anybody to agree with it, because I'm not arguing with you over it. Finally, if you are an addict, and trust me, I am, never quit quitting. All right, well, here's the deal. I'm going to get a little footage going out, and we're going to call it. I don't know if I'll talk or not. I like the Cutlass a little better. The handle's a little smoother. It's held up. Check out Joe X. I think the destruction tests are important in that regards. Let's get out of here. One quick thing while I'm thinking about it. A couple of y'all have asked about the microphones. I'll put a link to them. I just got them off Amazon, but they work really well. So along with the machetes, I will put a link to the microphones if you want to check them out if you got a channel. They seem to work pretty well for me. Last thing, guys, you see the purple bandana. Many of you know that's for my boy E. Eric was not my son. He is like a brother to me, and we throw that around so much. I wanted to clarify that. E is not my son. But he was like a brother, closer than any family, really, many family I've had. This Wednesday will be 4 years since he's gone, and we'll probably do something. Well, we're not going to probably. We're going to do something to remember him. I love that guy. And for those of you that wonder or think the attic thing's funny, it come from Eric's dad the day he died. He said, "Scab never quit quitting." Now, he didn't come up with that, but he had heard that. And before he shared it with Eric, Eric died. I love y'all. Let's get on home.